STITCHY. I'm Carla.
I'm Sarah.
And we are coming at you this Labor Day holiday if you're in the United States. It was Father's Day weekend if you are in Australia. And we're not going to have Poppy doing that. So, gotta let Poppy in because, you know, we can't have him whining the whole time.
And Pongo's coming.
And here comes Pongo. Because one can't be without the other, so... except for whenever they start fighting in about the middle of our video. So I apologize for the reflection you're seeing on my glasses. It's the halo light. And there's really nothing I can do about it because I can't see anything without my glasses. If I take them off, oh my. Fuzzy, fuzzy. Okay. Anyway. So this is our August wrap up. Today is Monday, September 6th, right? 5th. Monday, September 5th. Labor Day in the United States, we said. We had a retreat this month, so we're going to talk about our retreat that we went to. We also, we did a video, our July video is kind of late, so we're hoping this will be our August wrap up. We're going to show you whips. We're going to talk about the retreat and show you some of the goodies that we got at retreat, and we have lots of haul. So, without further ado, let's start with, you want to do whips first?
Up to you.
What would you like to do?
I only got 2, so.
Well, let's talk about the retreat then.
Okay.
Okay, so the retreat is the Western PA, Eastern Ohio Facebook group. If you are a member of the group or not a member of the group, feel free to join. It is an open group. They do two retreats a year. Our next one is in, I want to say it's March, first weekend of March, I believe. And usually they schedule the next one when you're at that one. So they've reserved the dates, and it's a small retreat, 30 people has been our max. And we get all kinds of people that come and had a wonderful time. This last retreat, we had Farmhouse Flossies and such. Here's a shirt she got for me. This is a new, I've talked about her in previous videos. We did a giveaway with some of her flosses previously. She was set up with her floss station there, and so people could buy hand-dyed flosses if they were interested, and I purchased a bunch, and I will show you that. We also were given a floss of hers from the administrator of the event, the coordinator of the event. We did a tag exchange. We did a Needleminder exchange.
DoorDash prize.
We had door prizes where we did two door prizes. The retreat went from Friday. Actually, a lot of people got there Thursday. But the retreat actually started Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Wrap up time was at 3 p.m. on Sunday. So it was good. It's about an hour drive for us from where we live. So it's nice and close, and it's a nice getaway. And a lot of, my sister and family, Samantha friends went and made new friends when we were there. Do you have anything you want to say about the retreat? How was your time?
It was fun, but the chairs were not.
Yeah, the chairs were pretty uncomfortable. They're like banquet chairs, the typical banquet chairs. They were not comfortable. A lot of people were talking about next time they were going to bring their camping chairs. Did you get a lot of stitches done?
I think so.
Did you get any flosses when you were there?
I did, but I don't know if I have them in here.
Well, I will show you some of my flosses that I got. So haul is going to be kind of mixed in because we have a lot of haul. So Farmhouse Flossies, this is their tag now. And this is Iris. This was one that was given by the administrator. I also got 3 skeins of fruit punch. How pretty is that? Oh, so pretty. All right, 3 skeins of fruit punch. I got 2 skeins, and these are 10-yard skeins of Snickers. And this is a great roof. Or like if you're doing a squirrel, I know a lot of people are stitching squirrels. I've been seeing that a lot lately. This would make a great color for that. Halloween's coming, so I did get 2 10-yard skeins of Trick or Treat. And one of them kind of unwrapped, but that's okay. You get the idea. I'll make it fun. That'll be a fun one. And then this one is called Pumpkin. It's kind of yellow, more yellow I think than a orangish that you would think for a pumpkin, but Here is pumpkin. And because I was going to do a, yep, I'm going to get those ones. I'm doing a start. I got Tangled Fire. I purchased this a while back from Garon Stitchery, and one of the girls who was there, Janet, she is starting this on a blue fabric and decided to use the Farmhouse Flossy Flosses and pulled her flosses for that.
Flossy flosses.
Flossy flosses. So I thought, I have that pattern. I know I have that pattern. So her and I decided we were going to do this together. She's probably going to start it before me. But we did pull flosses that would correlate to the pattern. So, and I put on here what it was so that I knew what I did, and I marked on the tags like what I was exchanging what for. I got 2 skeins of each of the colors that I thought I would need. And I'm thinking, I haven't pulled the fabric yet for it, but I'm thinking the fabric for this is going to be a gray. I think I'm going to put it on gray because I think these colors will really pop on a gray, like a light gray. So I'm going to check that out. Do a floss toss later today. The other thing I got from Farmhouse Flossie, since we're talking about her, is she has these are for, like, they're like your floss holders, thread drops. If you have a project, you want to put them all on here. I like it because it has her name. So if I have my hand-dyed flosses hooked onto there, I'm going to know that I got that floss from Farmhouse Flossie. So, you know, so if I hook that on there, I know what it is. And I've gotten some hanks, and so it makes it more manageable for me to cut my hanks and put them into workable sections on here and put that in my projects too. So I got a couple of those. I got a brown one and a blue one and a pink one. And she has these on her Facebook site if you're interested in purchasing her flosses or any of her extra little things. She does have them on her Facebook group, and the link for those are down below. I'm kind of moving stuff over. Part of our floss card exchange, she gave us these floss drops, a little needle threader, and a little gem hook zipper pull. So that was cool. Trying to, there. I think I pulled out more of my stuff from the retreat. So some of the other things we got retreat, just to give you an idea, these floss drops were from somebody, I don't know who, but I thought they were really cool because they've got pumpkins and they use different stickers and they're very solid. They're very solid cardstock. So we got those, and somebody did, like, all of them were Halloween-y they made. They've got, like, or fall themed, but they've put stickers on it, and on the back has a white sticker that you can put the floss color on. So I thought these were really neat. For you Halloween lovers, you would really like this, but I mean, isn't that perfect for a Halloween project? And some people said, how many, when you do an exchange like this, how many do you plan to exchange? And I think the basic rule of thumb is 5 to 10. So somebody gave me, and I say somebody because I don't know who was giving what, but they're so, like, fall was the theme. Look at this. And then it has a zipper pull also that was included with it. And look at the colors on the back. And nice big holes. So, and I share these because I love using floss drops. All of my projects that I go, my to-go projects, I use floss drops because it's easy. My niece, Allison, she gave these out. And I thought those were so cute. Really like those. And it's got a little heart for the punch out and a little side for your little leftover piece. And she also gave everybody a ornament. It's a clear ornament, and you can put your orts in it for your Christmas tree. And we got these, and it's got a little tag on it. I think this one says made with love. Yeah, made with love. And it's got just such pretty papers that they used. I just love it. And I know that there is more here. Let me see. And then because I'm also an admin in the No New Starts travel group, and some of the people that were at retreat were travelers, and some want to be travelers. A lot of people were giving me their extras at the end of the event so that I could use them in giveaways. So I have some here that was given to me that I can use in a giveaway. And I may do that. Whoop. But I really like them, so it might be hard to part with them. But nope, they gave them to me for a giveaway. And then I had somebody give me a box. And inside the box was Floss Drops. And she gave me, I know I have a bunch of these to go into the giveaways, and this is really neat. Can you see there's a little heart on this side? Can you see that? There's a hole in the bottom, and then there's a heart off to the side for your little leftover piece, because every piece of floss, if you're very frugal, counts. Somebody gave us a notebook. I don't remember who.
I think it was Allison.
Was it Allison?
I think so.
And then Sherry, I know, passed this about, and I want to make sure to give it a proper shout out because this is a local person for her. It's called Etch in Time, Custom Laser Engraving. I'm going to put her card up here so you can take a snapshot if you want. It says, life is made up of memories. The best are made by Etch in Time, specializing in handwritten recipe and cutting boards. But they also made us a Needleminder that says Western PA and Eastern Ohio cross stitchers.
Long name.
It is a long name, and she also included a little tape measure. So, and then it has a button hook, and it's on a key ring because I'm always forever losing tape measures. But this one I can hang on my light with a command strip. So there's that. And unfortunately, I put all the other Needleminders in my Needleminder stash. There were some really cute Needleminders too. And when I was setting up to do the video, I was like, oh man, I already put my Needleminders to work for me, so I don't have them. Samantha, you want to show what Sue made us?
I'm not sure what they call it. She made a little thing to put your pens and gizmos and stuff in.
So,
but I turned the little orts in there.
So it's for all of your extra little tool, like a tool caddy. That's what we'll call it, a tool caddy. So one of the girls brought coffee cups, 30 cups, and one of the other girls made these, and they look, and she gave me some extra to use in my travel group because she's one of our travelers. But it comes like this, and then you put the strings go on the outside of the cup. This goes on the inside of the cup, and you wrap it around the cup. You tie your strings. Then you have not only, I'll show you here, pockets on the inside. There's pockets inside. You can put your things in. Pens, scissors, what have you. And it has little pockets on the outside.
Just ignore her struggling. It's okay.
Mine is chock full. I was going to bring it and I left it in my stitchy spot, but I'll try to bring it next time to show you because I think it's a really cool idea. And then it just ties. She had brought this a couple of retreats ago of her own, and I just oohed and awed over it, and I asked her if I could buy one off of her. And she graciously made one for all 30 people that were in attendance. And she had a few left over because not everybody came. So I will show you some of those, but we will be giving those away in my travel group. So she had a Harry Potter one, and she has a llama one, and she put on here Fall Stitch 2022. So you know where it came from. And a bear's wildlife.
Is that a moose?
There's a moose, there's a bear. So those are the extra ones that we will be doing as giveaways in the travel group. And just so you know, the No New Starts travel group that I have been the primary person on with my team, we will be continuing into next year, No New Starts traveling group, and we will be opening it up to new members in November, end of October, November timeframe. So if you are interested in joining, keep an ear out, because I will let you know that it has opened up for new members so that you can join us and continue in our travels. And we will be continuing our travels across the United States. And then we are transitioning to a new location once we reach our final destination in the United States. In the travel group, we have been visiting local needle shops, sightseeing, and camping along the way, and all kinds of things pop up.
Yeah.
So, the group currently is called No New Starts, but we will be having more pathways, we'll just say. So if you're somebody that likes to start things, that does not exclude you from the group. In the new year, we have a new name. I'm not going to release it here because not my place, but we do have a new name. And if you are somebody that likes to start the things, you will have a place in that group as well. So, and if you like the challenge of not starting anything, you are welcome to join in and you will have a place as well. And if you're somewhere in the middle, join in for the fun. It's a great place to learn new challenge groups. Great place to make new friends. We've made a lot of friends through the group, so I'm so glad to be part of it. And this will be, I believe this is our 3rd year, so next year will be our 4th year running with this group.
Wow.
So it is currently closed. We'll open end of October, early November. And when that opens, I'll let you know.
Wow.
All right.
What's this about?
That's just DMC. And I think I was short and somebody went to where we go is in Warren, Ohio. And there's a Hobby Lobby, a Michael's, and a Joann's across the 6-lane highway. So you can't walk there, but you can drive there. It's just right around the corner, basically. And I ran out of this floss I needed, and they picked it up while they were out. Okay.
There's also a Chick-fil-A in the parking lot.
Yes, there's a Chick-fil-A right there.
It's a pretty good spot for everything.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice location, and the hotel staff are wonderful. And basically, just to kind of tell you how it works, is the person that runs it secures the room. We got a big conference room. I think it was $300 some, whatever it is. They divide it by all the attendees. So in order for us to save our spot, it was $10. Then once we were there, they divide the cost of the room up between everybody. It cost us another $5. For this retreat, I spent $15 for the retreat, and the room cost was like $99 a night, I think.
I don't
Samantha and I split the costs.
Yeah.
We shared the room, her and I. So, I don't know. It wasn't.
And they had all the stitchers in the same floor.
Yeah, all of us
much.
were pretty much on the same floor. And the last person in the room had the front desk lock it. The first person up in the morning had the person open it. So there was, at some points, like I was going to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning and somebody was up at 6. So really didn't sit empty for long. So there's lots of stitchy time.
Yeah,
there
a
was
lot of people didn't stay up crazy late this time.
Yeah, there was pools. There's a pool. There's a hot tub. And for the cost, it's manageable. I think it's very manageable. And I got together with a couple of other people that were going, and we put together the door prizes with the theme of wanting to have local vendors. So our door prize had fabric from Grace Note Stitchers. It had floss drops. It had a frog. Each of them had a frog, the glass frog container that you put your scissors in. There was a lot of things in there. Some engraved wood, some floss winder. I can't remember everything, but there was a lot of things that we put together into 2 baskets for the winners, and they were happy with what they got, and I'm glad that they were happy. And we also did a game that we had a frog. It was actually a frog that one of the Sherry sewed it, and remember the frog? So if you were frogging, you'll have to send me a picture. So when you were frogging, you said, "Hey, I'm frogging." The frog visited you, sat in your area until somebody else did. And then I had one of the ladies give me a random time, because everybody was expecting it to end at noon. Oh, yeah, here. Here was our frog. So at 10, I think it was 10:09, I don't remember. But whoever had the frog at their station won a 3 skeins of floss from Farmhouse Flossies that I purchased for them because I thought that was fun. So I think the frog will be back at the next retreat. I think that was a lot of fun. Sometimes we were in the process of moving the frog from one location to the next location, and then Samantha, hey, I'm frogging, and then somebody else would start frogging, so it would just bypass.
It wouldn't even make it across the dining room before somebody else would take it from me. Until everybody was asleep and I messed up.
So it was fun. It was fun. All right. So enough talk about retreats, because that's not what you're here for. You're here for the stitching, I think.
I mean, stitchy retreats.
Probably. So let's talk about stitching. So this month, I did a total for August, 17,145 stitches.
Is that a record yet?
No, my record was last month. I did 19,000 in July.
Dang, you haven't made it to 20,000?
No, not yet. Not yet. All right, so 17,145 on 6 projects. So I have 6 projects to show. I have one finish this month. So
I worked on 2 projects.
you worked on 2 projects.
Yeah,
All
both
right.
at retreat.
So how about if I show my finish? We'll start there.
Nobody ever saw that one.
Well, this was my finish. This is Lizzie Kate's Happy Haunting. And this was a gift to me from my friend Vicky, Reading and Stitching. And she sent this to me when she was destashing, and I couldn't wait to stitch it. And I stitched it on a piece of Paddock Lane Designs fabric called Ocean Glass. And I changed up my colors for different things. And I should have ironed it, but I didn't. But this is my finish.
Cute.
So it says Happy Haunting. And it was a really easy, fun stitch. I may stitch more. Another one.
Tired of that white.
The white was about to do me in, but I like how it pops on that fabric. So, and you can tell I have lots of room. I could stitch it again
5 times.
So I don't know if I'll stitch it again or if I will stitch something else on this piece, but it was a fun stitch. I had fun stitching it, and I think it makes a neat gift idea. So, which brings me to one of my haul purchases. So I was at I was at Hobby Lobby whenever I went to
Starbucks.
one of our Starbucks runs, but I was at Hobby Lobby and they had their signs for 50% off. So this was like $3. It's comes with a what you call it in the back. And so
She bought a lot. Well, she bought. Oh, that'd be cute.
I bought different ones that had different colors. And this is like a pressed wood. It's nothing fancy. But I got different colors thinking something like this I could put on. You want the orange one?
Like a little pumpkin.
So, you know, I'm probably not spacing this right, but you'll get the idea. So my idea was I could put that on here. So
who knows? Maybe.
It's just I got too much fabric I'm trying to deal with to do it effectively. But let me see if I can try and kind of trim it down a little bit so you guys get the idea. But I think you get the idea. It's just hard to do this when you got all this extra fabric because I haven't cut the fabric.
You're really trying.
I'm trying, but you get the idea. But it would go on there. So you would only see the outer border. Essentially, the words would be covered. So that was my finishing idea. And I got 4 different ones because I thought I could do maybe Easter, you know, a rabbit on one. I got Santa Clauses, you know, springtime. And if I put a magnet on here, this part, I can put a magnet on the piece and then I can switch it out. And it's easy to set up as it'll sit. So, anyway, so I got 4 of those. And I think it was worth the money. I just got to go about doing in actually finishing them, which as you know, I'm not good. I'm good with doing the stitches, not so good with doing the fully finishes, but I'm going to, that one is one I want to do because I want to get this so I can set it in my office. So that is going to get a finish at some point. And I switched colors out. These are my floss drops. So this will go back into my stash, and so will my pattern. While I debate if I want to pass the stash and pass this on, that'll stay. All right. How about you, Samantha?
Let's see. I don't have a picture for that one, so that's a great start.
Oh, ask the caterpillar.
Advice from a caterpillar.
Advice from the caterpillar.
I was doing, where was I? I remember I was like finishing off like the edge of that because it's mostly filled in. So like all of that is probably new.
And she's done that at retreat.
I did that at retreat. A lot of, oh look at all them tiny stitches that were almost invisible before. You could almost see it. But yeah. It's just a lot of sky. By the time I finish this page, I'll have maybe 16 stitches of one of the caterpillar's antennas. But look at that, it looks so cool.
Told ya.
So I did that.
All right. That's cool.
It looks so pretty far away.
Anyway, I worked on, and most of these are projects I worked on at retreat. So
these are all my projects I worked at on retreat.
I worked on Mrs. Brightside, which was a birthday start for me this year. I only put on 200 stitches, but 200 stitches is 200 stitches, and every stitch counts.
Oh, that's smaller than I thought it'd be. Wow.
Yeah, so I added 200 stitches to it. Not much to look at yet, but I will insert a picture as to what it will look like when it's finished. And I have that in my little handy dandy little wrap here. If I can get that down in there. You got another one you ready to show?
I do.
Okay.
It's the only other one I got. I worked on my parchment tapestry because my Aunt Sherry likes to look at it. She starts drooling a little when she sees it. And I worked on it. And oh, that's a pretty one too. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see what happened here.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I'm trying to.
Do you need a board or anything?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I finished this flower. Looks really pretty in my opinion. And I started this flower, and I think I did some borders. I'm almost at the end. I think I have like another row of these things. Like right there.
Okay, let's bring it up here close.
Yeah.
There you go. So you can see your alphabet across the bottom.
I just want to get across the top.
Such a pretty piece. This is by Rosewood Manor, right?
Yeah.
So,
Parchment tapestry.
Parchment tapestry.
I'm using DMCs.
Okay. And they called for DMCs?
No.
Oh.
I think they were like weak style works or whatever, but my good old friend Martha gave me conversions at our last retreat.
Okay. So you're
Years ago.
using Martha's conversions?
Yeah.
Okay. So we won't give you the conversion because we didn't ask for permission, but man, that's with DMC. Look how pretty that is. This is one of my favorite ones you're stitching on, and I'm really excited for you to get finished.
And I was using this hoop. Instead of using a Q-snap this retreat, I brought that hoop.
So tell us, what's the name of this hoop?
It is a spring trap hoop.
And where'd you get it?
There's a name on it somewhere.
Nerge.
Nerge. Are you sure?
Yes, I read it. I just read it. It's down here on the bottom. It says Nerge.
Okay, yeah, it's a Nerge. It's a little...
Did it come from Lithuania or someplace?
Yeah. Oh, I got weak hands. And then you put the fabric in between.
You gotta kind of keep yourself on you're going like this and it's going. So that's cool.
Gotta watch yourself, you'll pinch yourself.
I think Hannah had a hoop like this, right, at StitchCon?
Hannah Dowling. You don't know what you're doing. Get out of here.
I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to bring out, let's see, Miss Ladybug. I only did 200 stitches on her too. Not much to talk about here because it's white.
She got tired of it.
It's white. I've been dealing with white. I started doing the legs 1/1. You can see them way down here at the bottom, right there. And I was really getting discouraged. Not that the 1/1 was hard. It's just
white.
It's just so many stitches.
And it's white. She was working on that when I was working on my caterpillar, and oh my goodness, I felt like I was going cross-eyed stitching the cream on white. Could not see nothing.
And I am doing, well, I am using CXC floss on this.
I haven't heard that term in a long time.
Well, I started with CXC. I wanted to try it. Not a fan like I used to be because it is very silky, I guess, reminiscent, but it's thicker. And I am putting it on a fabric by Under the Sea Fabrics called Avalon. It's a 25 count Lugana opalescent. So I just not really enjoying stitching it. Not because of anything in particular. I mean, I like the fabric. I think it might be the floss I'm not really feeling. I'm not sure, but 200 stitches is 200 stitches. So, you know, every stitch counts and it's a little bit. And when I look at the pattern, there's not much left on the pattern to do. I just need to focus in and work on it. So it's just that 1/1 is pretty tedious.
My hoops have 3 different sizes. I gotta put that out there.
Okay.
Have yet to need the really tiny one, but putting it out there.
The other project I worked on is Keeper of the Light. It was a kit. It's on Ada.
It doesn't end.
It does not end. Yeah, it's 400 stitch. I did 430 stitches on it. And really I worked on this light area. I'm trying to fill in the beard.
I think it looks cute.
It is cute. There's a lot of cross stitch or like back stitch on this. I'm not looking forward to. But I do need to just finish it. Focus in and get it done.
I feel like that's one of the early ones you started when you started stitching.
Yeah, it is.
Was it like 2018?
It's going to come back out in October because I don't want to carry this into next year. So this is going to be one of the ones that I want to finish. Like I said, it came as a kit. It's in a different language. I'm going to assume it's Russian, but I'm not really sure. So it's got mixed threads and it's just...
Ooh, not the mixed thread.
Yeah, I just want to get it done. Oh, you know what? We didn't talk about retreat is the Smalls Exchange. And we did a Smalls Exchange.
Well, she did.
So I'll insert a picture here of my exchange piece because I fully finished something. That was my second fully finished. And then I received in my exchange from Angela. Love it. I love it. It's got reindeer backing. And here's the pattern. Believe. I love this. So the stipulation for our exchange was no tag-alongs, which meant only stitched pieces and keep in mind it to ornament type size, small ornament type size.
So like no scissors or like other...
Right, no extra add-ons could tag along. We wanted to focus...
She broke the rules a little bit and put some M&Ms or something in there.
No, actually. Oh. No, I did not. I put a couple packets of hot chocolate.
That's what I meant.
So that was the rule. And I absolutely love it. And I'm going to hang it up and it's just so cute. So the premise was we wanted the focus to be on the stitches, not on all the extra stuff. So no extra tag-alongs, no scissor fobs, no project bags, no patterns, no nothing. It's just what you stitched. That was your exchange. So we did that too on Saturday, which was fun. Okay. I know I just threw that in there, and that's because it was in my, that's where it came out of my thing. All right, so the next up is Wolf Countess. And Wolf Countess, you will remember, is a story keep. Looks like this. And on Wolf Countess, I put a total of 1,081 stitches. She has a total of 6,000 stitches left. This will be a finish this year. It's going to go to my next retreat, which is in a couple weeks. I'm going for a stitching with friends.
That's like nice.
So let me just unwrap this on my little thing so you can see. All right, I get you the idea. This ends up being, didn't we calculate it, Samantha? Like
It's like the size of a ruler.
like, yeah, like ruler size, 12 inches by 2 inches. So there's the top part already stitched. And then we are down, we see the wolf's face, you can see the wolf's eye, his nose is coming into play. And we are getting closer to the bottom of this one. So definitely been having fun with this. This one I started because I wanted to see if I would even like full coverage. And I thought this would be a low investment to try it. It's on 25 count easy grid fabric to see if it was something that I would like. And of course I fell in love with full coverage, and that's all I've been doing lately. So my last project to show you is a big one. This is a limited edition I Hade, and I have been using the row row method. It has 13,293 stitches that I put in August, and then so far this month I've already put 3,000 additional stitches into this. So here, without further ado, here we go. This is our Happy Camper Stargazer is what it's called. And I basically went to row row method and worked my way completely across. So now I have the top 2 corners are done if we back it up a little bit. And I will start across here and come across again. But 13,000, my husband is really anxious for me to finish this piece. And, well, I told him I would focus on it, but I'm ready to pull out some of my other projects. Plus, I wanted to see, if I focused on a few projects a month, could I break the $19,000 stitch best month in July? And I came close. It's my second highest stitch by focusing on these few projects. So she's going to get more attention this month, this one. But it's been a lot of fun stitching on it. I'm ready to pull out some others. But I got some challenges that are kind of mid-challenge. So I got to do a couple more thousand on this. Hopefully I will get some of that done today in the next few days. And then it'll go away for a bit. So there's that. That is the last of the whips. But we got lots of haul. You got haul?
No.
All right, so you can help me with my haul. One of the things I got from StitchCon, I ordered after I left StitchCon, is this book called My Stitchy Friends. I took this with me to the retreat, and I asked everyone, we passed it around the room, for them to put their contact information inside of it, how they met me. Basically, if I want to send them a birthday card, I could. And they were gracious enough to do that, and I thought that was cool. And I will continue to carry this with me for retreat. So it has information like, all right, you keep moving over. I think we both keep sliding out.
I'm not moving over. I'm just leaning
So
over.
there's that. Samantha, I'm going to let you open up our handy dandy package because I know where that came from. So while we were at retreat, I picked up a few freebies that I thought I might like because they had a freebie table. So I picked up Cedar Hill Country, their little tops. I got ABC Mini Block Christmas.
Oh.
This is Honor Harrison. It's a nice sampler. I really like that piece. And
what?
I really like this welcome with the moose. A moose welcome. My house has mooses and stuff.
That's the red streak.
All right.
Teach me your ways, Mom. Information.
Hold on a second. I also got a package from Garon because I needed more easy grid fabric because I have some new starts I want to start. So, and you know, so it didn't travel alone. I did get some Garon grind guards for 25-inch or 28-inch scroll rods. Ronnie does a wonderful job on his scroll rods. And I got a bunch of Krynic blending filament because I have a lot of projects I'm noticing calls for Krynic, and it's not terribly bad. Treasure Braid is a little bit nicer, but Krynic is doable with the blending filament. I think it works out nice. And I also ordered from one of the shops we visited during the travel group was a shop called the Stitching Den. It is in Greeley, Colorado, so if you're from that area. She was gracious enough to give two $25 gift certificates to 2 members of the travel group as prizes. And while I was there on her site, I ordered some stuff. So one of them was the Rocky Mountain Wildlife Cross Stitch Kit. And it is the Posy collection. And it comes with the floss and the fabric. This is an Ada fabric. I probably won't use the Ada. It's got a moose, a bear, and an elk. I'm probably going to put it on different fabrics. Then I also picked up Fireside Original. This is Sunflower Birdhouse. And you see the little... And I did ask her to just throw the floss and everything in it. So I've got the floss. It's ready to go. I just need to pull fabric. And then another Fireside Original that I thought was beautiful is, this is Mountain Bluebird. And Fireside Originals is one of her local designers to her that sets things up in her shop. And she's real close to a national park that they, this is Mountain Bluebird. And she threw in all the floss for that as well, because I just didn't want to be bothered pulling floss at the time. Let's see. That was all that I got from the Stitching Den. Okay. So these are ready to go. I just need to pull my fabrics. And then I will be ready to be tempting some people in the next coming months. All right, Samantha, what did I get from
Grace Notes.
Grace Notes Fabrics in my monthly package?
You got fabric and you got thread straighteners.
Oh, that's different. What's a thread straightener? Remove folds, curls, kinks from synthetic, twisted silk, and metallic threads. Just wrap your cut length of thread around each foam center, then firmly pull the thread until you feel it give. You can always re-pull if the thread is not smooth. Do not pop or yank the thread, as this gives you uneven results. Huh.
I would
Interesting.
manage to break threads. I know I could do it.
All right, so then we have our fabric of the month.
I want to take the sticker.
Oh, you want the sticker this time?
Unless you want it.
You can have the sticker this time.
I think it's cute.
You're part of the team. And a little note, thank you from the Simpsons. Oh, perfect peach tea for you. Samantha loves the tea. She always gets the tea. Then for the month, we have Butterfly Tea. This is the neutral fabric of the month, and I get 25 count. I'm probably going to change that up to 28 count soon, but I haven't done that yet. I like 25 count fabric. What can I say? And then this is called Melody. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is such pretty.
I feel like it looks
Very
more
pretty.
blue on the camera. It's purple. But
I'm kind
purpley
of
blue.
I'm kind of wondering. I know, without digging too deep. I'd have to dig too deep. I was gonna try and see if this would work for that fire, tangled fire.
I don't know.
That
I
might,
feel like it needs to be more square.
that might work. Oh, you can always square it up when you're done. And then I did do a special order. Not my special order, but I got on her website and was looking and saw this piece that I had to get. It says a 32 count fat half.
Accidental. Oh,
Called Accidental.
Oh, that's pretty.
And I got
Ooh.
this.
It's like butterflies.
It's actually, I'm going to be using it this way. But the reason why I got this piece is because I have the Brooks Books Alice in Wonderland set. And this is the fabric I'm going to put it on. So it is bluer than what's showing up. But it's pretty true. Pretty true. It looks kind of purpley. I guess it is a little bit. Kind of like got a slight hue of purple to it. But it's more of a blue. And that is going to be used for my Alice in Wonderland piece. So I've got all the floss pulled for that. The project's ready to go. I have it all laid out as to what I'm putting where. I just was waiting for the fabric to arrive. So this will be a new start in the future. And what else? Show it.
What's your patterns? I don't know.
That's okay.
Spanish chocolate chop.
That is the style that's going on currently. People are stitching these on all in one piece. I'm putting mine on individual pieces when I start them next year.
Merleton Music Store.
I believe it's a Nutcracker style.
Nutcracker Village.
Mm-hmm. It's part of the Nutcracker Village. Okay. So I've been collecting these so I can stitch them as individual pieces to do ornaments. Because I think I'm going to do them on the 25 count fabric. Because I've got a lot of 25 count fabric.
And she has a Barno.
From Cottage Garden. And these also I haven't started stitching yet. I've been collecting them. Because I am kind of trying to decide if I want to do them on different fabrics and quilt them as into a quilt or a wall hanging. Or if I want to do them all on one fabric. I haven't really decided yet.
That owl's breaking its neck.
Well, it's turning around looking at you. All right. That's all that stuff I have. How about a giveaway? Would you like to do a giveaway?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Break everything.
Hold on, I have it. I have a giveaway. All right.
Oh.
Okay. I have 2 items up for giveaway. So 2 items up for giveaway this time around. First item up is a pucker brush project. This is, not sure, but it's still sealed. Master of the Skies. Master of the Skies. So if you're interested in receiving this package, just simply place the word master in your comment. You must be 18 or older so that I can have your mailing address, and you also do not say giveaway or anything that would indicate it's a giveaway in your comment, or it will be deleted because it causes problems. The other package I have for a giveaway this month is Precious Moments. This is a book full of patterns. Let me see. Full of patterns of Precious Moments. Can you see all of these?
Golden clowns.
This is trying to show you without showing you the patterns. Precious Moments Book of Clowns. And if you are interested in receiving this pattern book, just put the word clown, C-L-O-W-N, in your comment below. So we have the word master, M-A-S-T-E-R, and clown for these 2 giveaways. And let me look over here. I believe
You can fly?
I believe I pulled something else out. But I'm not seeing it. Well, I am not seeing it. I had pulled it out, but I don't see it. So that'll have to go for next time. So, I got one. How about,
What are you doing?
if you would like a mystery floss drop so that I can exchange a drop with you, put the word drop down below and I will send you, if you're selected, I will send you some mystery floss drops to help your floss drop collection. Any other questions?
I don't have any questions.
Anything else? I know we didn't do a who are we watching this time because honestly I've been pretty.
She's been binge watching Dr.
I've been watching Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. I think I'm on the 5th season and I haven't been catching up on my YouTube, so I need to get caught up. All right, so I think I'm just double checking. Nothing in our handy dandy notebook that I maybe wrote down. I don't think so.
You didn't write anything down?
Sometimes I write stuff down. Yep, nope.
Looks like it gave up after June.
Nope, nothing in there. So, all right. So that's it. Start what you want to start.
And stitch what you want to stitch.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.